And if you look around the country, you've got huge parts of the country where basically the whole of the working class has been left out, absolutely no help from the central government or from the European Union. So in many respects, this was a voice of protest saying, listen, don't give us any more of your spin about how things could get terribly bad for us. We're already feeling it, and you, the political elite, are responsible for that.
You cannot say that 51% or 52% of the British electorate are a bunch of racists and idiots. You just can't say that.
The one people that, like, we know can't appeal to those voters are the guys who are pulling the coup. I mean, these are the old guard. These are the people who tried time and time again to essentially tell people, like, there's only two choices, neoliberalism or fascism. Either you have to accept this kind of horrible combination of the worst aspects of bureaucracy and the worst aspects of the market, and that's it. Or, you know, it's the hounds, it's Trump, it's it's fascism, it's Le Pen. That's the only choice people are given. And I think that in their own way, working people in this country are saying, no, we're going to set everything crazy. We're going to scramble it. So at least something can change.
Jeremy Corbyn represents something different from the mainstream establishment parties. He represents a message of hope, which is why we've got so many thousands of people coming out, not just here, but every time he goes across the country. He's doing something different. He's saying we can actually still have a politics which is not just for the tiny elite, but for the many. And you can hear the sort of excitement that there is there for him.
I think that the coup against Corbyn is a disgrace. I think the Labour Party should be using this time to band together and to attack. I think it's completely undemocratic. Corbyn's been given the biggest party mandate of any political leader in UK history, and the party trying to oust him at this time, I just think, is an absolute disgrace and a betrayal for all the people who voted for Corbyn, not 10 months ago.
May I say to you, I think that's the Chilcot inquiry report coming out in a fortnight. They're terrified if a man of principle, an uncorruptible man, is there in charge and makes his comments.
We need to make an appeal to the other progressive parties, the SNP, Plaid Cymru and the Greens, to try and stop UKIP getting into Parliament and ally with each other to try and stop a right-wing Tory government. We can do it, and what the fear of these people is it's going to be done led by Corbyn.
The message is a message that does connect with working class communities. People are against privatisation. They're for public services that are properly funded. They are for a decent education system. They're for challenging the institutions which have led to austerity. That's the message that he's carrying, and I think that is a message that has a huge amount of resonance. Unfortunately, it's people like Farage that have been presenting themselves as the voice of working people, and you see what's happened. A promise that money's going to be spent on the NHS immediately once the referendum result is over. That promise has disappeared, and the same goes in terms of Johnson. So we've got to make sure, and it's not all about Jeremy, it's also about us sticking together and working together.